Carmen Belen Richardson was born on September 14, 1930, in Santurce, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Daughter of Samuel Richardson and Carmen Desiril, born into an Afro-descendant family. From a very young age, she showed a natural talent for acting, and her parents recognized her abilities early on. At the age of 9, she auditioned for children's roles in radio dramas broadcast by the radio stations, WNEL and WIAC, where she impressed the producers and was hired immediately. During her childhood and adolescence, she grew up in an environment that nurtured her artistic vocation, while participating in school plays as she attended Central High School in Santurce, Puerto Rico. At the age of 14, during a school performance, the Spanish poet and Nobel Prize in Literature laureate, Juan Ramón Jiménez was deeply impressed by her performance and offered to finance her university studies. Thanks to this support, she enrolled at the University of Puerto Rico, where she studied dramatic arts, and completed a bachelor's degree in psychology with a specialization in education, elements that would later enrich her work as both an actress and an educator. She formally began her career in the emerging Puerto Rican television industry by joining the program El Colegio de la Alegrales, produced by Tommy Muniz. There, Carmen Belen created the character Lirio Blanco, a tall, comedic character that quickly brought her to the public's attention. Her appearance on screen represented a historic moment, as she became the first black person to appear on Puerto Rican television without resorting to blackface or degrading portrayals, breaking with a media tradition that had limited the image of Afro-descendant people to caricatures or stereotypes. During the 1960s and 1970s, her career expanded and became firmly established in television, theater, and comedy. She appeared in comedy programs such as Black Power and Ye Ji Jojo alongside comedian Jose Miguel Agrelot, where she demonstrated her versatility as a performer by portraying impressions of international figures, such as Angela Davis and Roberta Flack. At the same time, she developed a career in theater and in dramatic soap operas, appearing in productions such as Anacona, El Idolo, Rojo Verano, and Marta Lorians, which demonstrated her ability to perform a wide range of roles. In the 1980s, she remained active on television with roles in numerous soap operas, including Saudade, El Hogar Cuyo Robe, Amelia Batista, El Maleficio, Guadalupe, and Tanaeri. She later joined productions at MECA, a company founded by Angela Mailer and Camille Carrion, where she took part in projects such as La Isla, Ave de Paso, Yara Prohibida, and La Atra. This period confirmed her enduring presence as a respected and consistent figure within the Puerto Rican television industry. However, in 1991, while working on the telenovela Natalia, she began to experience persistent symptoms of pain and fatigue that ultimately led to a diagnosis of fibromyalgia. The condition significantly affected her health and forced her to gradually withdraw from acting. After retiring from the entertainment industry, she channeled her personal experience into community service by founding the Carmen Belen Richardson Foundation, aimed at providing support and guidance to people living with fibromyalgia in Puerto Rico. During her final years, she lived a quiet life, devoted to her family and to social and community activities. She passed away on August 9, 2012, at a hospital in Caguas at the age of 81, and her death was widely mourned by the country's artistic and cultural community. There are no widely documented records of official actions by the government of Puerto Rico to commemorate and preserve the memory of Carmen Belen Richardson. The historical impact of her career began with her first television appearance in 1954, as her presence marked a turning point in racial representation in Puerto Rico. At a time when black people were made invisible or portrayed through mockery and stereotypes, Carmen Belen Richardson appeared on screen as a real black woman portraying professional, educational, and everyday roles. Although many of her early roles were not leading ones, her presence on screen helped normalize the representation of Afro-descendant people on television and challenged the racist practices that predominated in the media. For Puerto Rican society as a whole, her career represented a concrete example of social mobility based on education, talent, and perseverance. In a context where opportunities for black people were limited, she helped strengthen the way Puerto Ricans recognized and valued their Afro-Boricua heritage, an identity that for years had been made invisible or portrayed in stereotypical ways by the media in Puerto Rico. Her work opened doors for new generations of Afro-descendant artists and communicators and helped foster broader conversations about how to represent the Afro-Boricua community more equitably. Her legacy endures in the memory and cultural history of Puerto Rico, not only for her artistic career, but for her contribution to transforming racial representation, expanding opportunities for Afro-descendant people, and helping to build a more diverse, inclusive, and equitable image of Puerto Rican society. If you made it this far, follow us to keep learning more about your culture and Puerto Rican history. See you next time!